show with
Just
Timmy
days
Tebow.
before the
There he is, right
40-round
there.
MLB draft. Some
Right
lesser
there,
known.
Mr. Tim Tebow.
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his
man's
turn to
bald.
put his plate skills on display.
Timmy boy. Tim's got power. Tim's got power.
Never has this player had the
Tim's
chance
got
to command
power.
the attention of so many big league
Tim's
buyers.
got power.
He looks to make his case for draft
Tim's got
consideration.
power.
Most of today's participants are not considered blue chip prospects, but they all have blue chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
Throw it at home, boy. I throw that every day.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room. This
I think
player
Tebow's
is
ready
met
for the
by one of
MLB.
the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got.
Let's check some Twitter. And now let's check YouTube first.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
What's up, guys? It's Nick from Begins Gaming World. Well, I thought these aren't necessarily like leaked, but I sort of just figured them out. 2 of the 3 I'm going to show are 100% confirmed. They even literally said it. They didn't say that.
His friends, wait, I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West.
Hey, Colton. He did it twice.
Gustavo Dominguez,
Cuthbert.
the right-hander from
Yeah.
Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy.
Now
has
watch, he's not
four
gonna do
pitch
anything good for the
repertoire,
rest of the
right?
career.
Those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Kyle is
Chico
going to
gets
have
a nice
room
rip.
out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hi.
What?
He did it twice.
You need what? Why?
Cuthbert's homered
Hit in the air out
twice.
to center field.
No.
Oh, well, you're not excited?
Will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, Colton, guess who's in a bitch
Ready
mood
once
again?
again, number 15. 0 for 2 on
Mom.
this line thus far.
She asked me if I wanted to go. Go where? To Walmart or Sonic? You never
From the
said.
belt, kicks and deals.
So therefore I can't go
And
with
a
you if I don't
pitch
know where
out,
I'm going.
Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Geronimo is on his way home. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, number 15. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul.
Yeah, one was to the bullpen. I got him.
The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Pine. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 15, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Mott is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
The game's still not over.
Shot now, number 15. There are 2
Some of this
gone
does
and a
not
possible
look
go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Pine. And that retires the side.
16.
So it's no run. A 1-run finish. 4-3 the final tally today.
Tebow went 2 for 7, bro. Yay, Cuthbert! Oh no, not him! Oh god. Why do we even have Brian Flynn? We pitch him every game, and it's stupid. But I mean, I can't help it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region.
Of course, you know, Mom, we bring in Brian Flynn, and everything goes AWOL. 2 for 7 Tebow in his debut
number
for the
15, and he's ready to take
East Side
his
Tebows.
first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway
Tebow
left.
rips one to left field. It could go to the left field.
And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit.
With down 1-3 in the 4th.
At-bat, number 15 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Espinoza has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Play ball. The batter, number 15.
Striding in once again, number 15. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Geronimo aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted into center field. Kenny is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. A one-run finish today.
Okay, let's skip to the
5-4,
draft.
the final score. The East Prospects.
Let's see Brian Flynn giving up 17 home runs. Oh my God, he got it out of it.
So the White Sox get one back. Could have been a lot worse if not for this double play to get Tim Anderson.
Yeah, double play. Moose did what? It's 4-3, and Moose did a do-it-yourself double play. Yeah, it was Tim Anderson that did something.
Hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach.
Oh no, Tim Anderson is the one that double played it.
Through the process.
With the fifth pick,
Oh my God, I went to the Cincinnati Reds. Colton, guess what?
East region.
Colton, I was one pick away from going to the frickin'. I was one pick away from going to the Reds.
First 2 days of the MLB draft.
Sure.
This player's wait is finally over.
I think I'll sign with the Reds.
It is a major milestone.
But I'm just doing this as a career simulation, as Tim Tebow's career calendar. Hey, there I am. Some season. Tim Tebow, let's see his stats.
After impressively finishing out his draft year,
Tim Tebow,
a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Be a dick to the coach.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the
I'm
team.
gonna be the dick to the coach. I'm gonna be that one player. I'm 16, boy. I requested 15.
A player receives input from a coach. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Oh, it's still on commercial. Oh, wait, what? How'd he get to NASCAR? Come on, Gordo. Man, well, do we have to talk crap on Cuthbert or what? Hey, Clay Thompson's brother is playing for the White Sox in the outfield this time. And Gordon don't know how to swing. Oh, Mom, it's the Sonic Slam. Do the jackpot 700 and then the,
Jack, a Fortnite addict, is one troubled individual. His violent episodes, caused by being awful at the game, are pushing those around him to the limit.
So, Rory, tell us about Jack's problems.
Well, Jack used to be one of the lads, but whenever he plays that game, he just turns into a complete dick.
Have there ever been any moments where it's been particularly bad?
Yeah, there was one time he thought he was a builder. He spent a moment of his life thinking he could fly. At one point, he was obsessed with the weather. Storms coming. And how could I forget? He spent an entire week dressed up as a f***ing bush.
Wow. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, Gordo!
Go to the living room and observe him closer, alright?
Come on! No! You're kidding me! I just got the gold sniper rifle!
Calm down, it's just a game.
Calm down, breathe. We are only trying to help you.
Tell you what, if you want to help, you can get him to give me my pickaxe back.
Mate, you're not getting that back. He thinks it's a treasure chest next door.
job well done.
Too right. Job well done. You're definitely
Well, that was a really tough case. And unfortunately...
Grand Slam, or Sonic Slamming. Come on, B-Terror. Did Gordon just steal a base?
No, wild pitch.
Oh, I was gonna say, did Gordon just steal a base?
What? Here. What?
He's hiding?
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier with Beltray or Altuve. Who was it?
Yeah, you could fly out.
Or a walk. But we all want him to hit a home run. That's all we want him to do. What? Gordon. And then Escobar butted him to second, and a wild pitch got him third.
Whit?
Yeah, Whit. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, and then walk him and Moose with a Sonic Slam! What? No, we want him to not get a hit but walk.
No, because Moose is after Whit.
And he wants to hit a Sonic Slam. Cool. I still think they should include the inside the park. I think they should include the inside the park because it's really hard to do. Only the best of the fast guys can do it. Whit can do it. Esky can do it. We've seen Esky do it in the World Series. Where's that Gordon? No, that was Escobar. Come on, big hit, Whit. Okay. Is this man volatile? Look, that's where he wants to hit it, right there in that center field, left field, or center right field gap. Oh, Mom, really? They're mimicking each other. Big hit, Whit. Big hit, Whit. Big hit, Whit. Whit, you run. Safe. He was safe. He was safe, though. Oh, I think he was safe, though, dude.
They were gonna.
Nope.
Replay it.
Yeah, Ned didn't hold that finger up and indicate that he wanted to, so nope. But, I mean, Moose will lead off next inning.
Temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs. Clubs will... And when team needs collide, this player with strong conviction finds out a team...
I've been benched by the coach.
Too. A bench
Suck a coach.
prospect receives a call from his advisor, who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field.
Being a dick to the coach.
The show is not always
while I'm benched, I can get time to upgrade my player.
A player new to his double-A
Tim Tebow only has 2
squad
home
gets a
runs,
tip
but
from one of his coaches. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
boy.
After a brief trial move, This prospect it's welcome news. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh my god, they're making me do this stupid training exercise. Who are we even? Did we take out the pitcher we were pitching with? Or are we still pitching Brian Flynn? Well, you could say we lost because we're still pitching him. What a game.
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of teams. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, determining which prospects will be those superstars and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sportsman. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long time. Some players may feel it wise to postpone such a change until compelled by necessity. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. Player is challenged to raise the bar.
Bro, we have a really bad record of 19-19.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping...
I don't want to do this freaking fielding shit. Let's see what we're losing by. Oh, God, Flynn's actually doing pretty good. Okay, 2 outs. No.
Check out how this cashier stays calm.
It's a shocking tug of war between the store manager and an alleged shoplifter.
Wait, you shoplifters, stay right here, and we're gonna call the police. You're gonna get arrested.
The manager at a Rite Aid drugstore in Oregon would not let go. 16-year-old customer Cody Humans shot the video.
It was insane.
The action gets really wild when the woman identified as 27-year-old Sarah Jarvis starts kicking.
Oh, really? I'm gonna take you to jail for that now. Stop it! Stop it!
She was trying to swing punches at him and kicks at him. He warned her multiple times, don't do that. If you do it again, it won't be good for you. And she went for a good kick, and that's when he took her down. I think he handled it pretty well for how it went down.
But security expert Anthony Roman says the store manager should have left it to the police.
It's much better if he just follows the individual, copies down a license plate number, flags down a police officer, and allows the professionals to do their job.
The video shows other customers trying to step
Out what you're doing.
with police on the way. The struggle finally comes to an end.
Turn around.
Now she's got to deal with the police.
Turn around, honey. It's gonna be bad for you. You face the other way.
They hit him.
Don't move, got it?
Even she realizes the time has finally come to
Hit
give
him?
it up.
I'm gonna take you to jail for that now.
Michelle Carter weeps uncontrollably as she hears her fate.
This court, having reviewed the evidence, now finds you guilty on the indictment charging you with the involuntary manslaughter of the person Conrad Roy III.
There were audible gasps in the courtroom as a family member bowed his head in grief. There were
The search is on for missing teenager Conrad Roy.
Huh?
He had driven off from his mother's house in Fairhaven, Massachusetts
Elbow.
on a Saturday evening, supposedly to visit a friend. But by Sunday morning, he still wasn't home.
You could tell she was worried. And I said, well, you really need to call the authorities and see if they can start searching for her.
With no word from her son, a frantic Len Roy contacted the Fairhaven Police Department. An officer was soon on the case and began searching. He wound up in this Kmart parking lot.
So next saw the corner of my eye, a black F-250 parked over there.
Parked right over here.
Right over there.
Fairhaven officer Dave Correa finds the black pickup truck. Conrad's lifeless body behind the wheel. He's gone. His life over at age 18.
I'd seen enough people that were gone to realize just by looking at him that he was gone, that there was nothing that anybody was going to be able to do for him.
In the back seat, this portable water pump, powered by a gasoline engine. Running that engine with the windows closed filled the truck with a lethal cloud of carbon monoxide gas, enough to kill anyone inside in 20 minutes flat. Deadly as a loaded gun.
It's immediately clear that it's a suicide. They contact his parents, and Lynn Roy learns that her son has died.
And I just grabbed my sister and hugged her as tight as I could, and she...
How did you even wrap your mind around that?
I can't. There's no way he was a kid.
Jose, I pray you just stole a base.
Conrad had left notes at home for his family and Michelle Carter.
He thanks her for being there for him, for supporting him, for sticking with him as he went through all these struggles and mental health problems.
Immediately, Conrad's grieving family is comforted by a friend of his they had scarcely known existed, Michelle.
She begins trying to establish a relationship with Conrad Roy's family, with his mother Lynn and his younger sister Camden, telling them that Conrad would have wanted them to stay strong and to not break down over him.
She begins texting, calling, emailing.
I am so sorry I didn't do enough to save him. I have never tried harder in my life to help fix someone.
Oh, game's tied.
Michelle, who most of Conrad's family and friends had never met, also attends his wake and his funeral. When Michelle Carter was showing up at these various times,
Yeah.
and even asked for part of his ashes.
Yeah. Yeah, she wanted to go through his room and take some of his belongings.
What did you all make of that?
That's when things started to get a little weird. It was like, yeah, you don't do that.
One thing that she does is she begins organizing a charity baseball tournament for Conrad.
On a Facebook page, she says she wants to be an anti-suicide activist.
Even though I cannot save my boyfriend's life, I want to put myself out there to try to save as many other lives as possible.
And something else a little spooky. Even after his death, Michelle continues texting Conrad.
Today, it has been 1 month since you passed. It was a hard day for all of us. I hope you were looking down with a smile.
Meantime, Fairhaven police are working what seems to be an open and shut case of teen suicide until a detective thinks to check Conrad's cell phone.
I got the call the next day from Detective Gordon. He wanted to know where the phone was. He had gotten the code from the family. I told him where it was, and of course the rest is history.
On that phone, some very strange text messages with Michelle Carter.
I don't get why you don't just overdose again, but go somewhere in private. You already know it works. She actually begins to almost agree with him. Like, okay, so you want to kill yourself? When are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? You're really going to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no turning back now.
Starting about on July 2nd, she starts saying, "Are you serious? Like, you should just do it."
In early July, after Conrad apparently fails to go through with an overdose of sleeping pills, police say Michelle seems not relieved, but irritated.
I knew you weren't going to try hard. I feel like such an idiot.
Why?
Because you didn't even do anything. And I poured my heart out to you thinking this was going to be the last time I talked to you. I thought you really wanted to die. But apparently you don't. I feel played and just stupid. She's almost bullying him about it. Tonight?
Eventually.
See, that's what I mean. You keep pushing it off.
Authorities are stunned to find that in the last week of his life, Michelle asks Conrad when he's going to kill himself more than 40 times.
When are you going to do it?
I'll let you know when.
Well, is it going to be soon?
The tragic story of a teenage relationship that ended with a young man taking his own life.
Boston.
Why you don't just...
She breaks. She breaks under his pressure. Gracious man of the hour. Or was he? You're smiling in the photo. This is like a half hour before your family's gonna get gunned down. What were you feeling?
I was about as close to numb as a human being can get, I think.
It was just after 8 when the Whitaker family leaves the restaurant, and Bart's secret murder plot is unfolding as he expects, just as he and his unwitting family arrive home. The Whitaker family suspects nothing, but as they enter the house, Bart hangs back.
I'm on the front porch. I hear a shot. Trisha's saying, "Oh no," and then another loud noise. I didn't recognize them as gunshots. I didn't really understand what was happening.
At the time, what were you feeling?
Nothing. Nothing at first, and then the gunshots went off, and shock. I walked up to the door. All the lights in the house were out, but the street light showed a single figure in a ski mask, maybe 6-8 feet away. My reaction was, I wonder which one of Kevin's goofball friends is playing a trick on us with the paintball gun. And I just stood there. But a moment later, I was shot too. Before I could call out to see if Bart was safe, there was a 4th shot from inside the house. My God, he shot all of us. Why?
As shots ring out, a neighbor calls 911.
Someone just shot our neighbors. Get over here. I know I ran into the house. They say I ran past my dad, but I don't even remember seeing him. I do remember getting shot. I do vaguely remember making the 911 call.
Okay, where you been shot at, sir? Oh, my arm. Okay, Bart, who shot you?
I don't know. He went out the back door. I think I said that.
I pulled up about 3 houses down,
and I pull my weapon, and I start running through the yards to get to the Whitaker house.
First on the scene, Sugar Land police officer Phil Prevost finds 19-year-old Kevin Whitaker dead where he fell, a single bullet in his chest. Trisha Whitaker also dies of a single gunshot wound soon after she's airlifted to the hospital. Incredibly, Kent Whitaker survives the attack, shot in the chest. Also wounded, Bart makes for a convincing fourth victim.
Where are you in the house right now?
In the living room.
Okay, do you see the officers, Bart?
Yeah. I asked, who are you? And he said, I'm Bart. He said, I live here. This is my house. So I figured, you know, he belonged there, and I said, where's the bad guy?
Can you tell me anything about him at all, Bart? Did he sound black, white, Hispanic?
Very black.
You had yourself shot as part of this plan. Was that your idea?
Yeah. It was to distance me from the guilt.
So you were trying to throw the cops off in your mind.
And it works like a charm.
The crime scene that I was investigating was a burglary gone bad where the victims were shot by the suspect and the suspect fled the scene.
Homicide Sergeant Marshall Slott thinks he's looking for a burglar with bad timing.
We called out tracking dogs that night in an attempt to track the shooter.
The dogs pick up a scent in the house and follow it outside to a dead end. Sergeant Slott scans the crime scene for anything that might lead him to the killer. He finds drawers pulled open as if by a burglar, a gun safe pried open, 4 spent shell casings, and on the kitchen floor a 9mm handgun with 4 bullets missing from its clip. Investigators find no suspect fingerprints at the scene. They take the gun back to the crime lab for a closer look.
Initially, it was processed for latent fingerprints.
Investigator Max Hunter carefully tests the weapon and makes a hopeful discovery.
Partial latent fingerprint was developed on the upper part of the left side of the slide.
No, it's McCarthy.
But that palm print did not have enough information in it. We couldn't identify it to any one particular person.
Tracking dogs identify the shooter's scent on the gun, but DNA analysis comes back negative. It seems the killer made a clean getaway.
It seemed like every piece of evidence that we collected, we ran into dead ends left and right.
Back to square one, Sergeant Slott and his partner Detective Billy Baugh go to the hospital to interview the survivors, Kent and Bart Whitaker.
They were in separate groups. So we first went to Kent Whitaker. Kent seemed somewhat at peace. He was obviously upset, but not crying. But he very much demanded that we catch who was responsible for committing this crime.
Lying in his hospital bed, Kent Whitaker is torn between emotional extremes. He wants revenge, but he also prays, asking God to give him the strength to do the impossible, forgive whoever was responsible.
And the moment that I did ask him, help me forgive, the strangest thing happened. This warm glow flowed over me, just instantly. And I looked at my heart and I realized that desire for revenge had gone.
The thought that it might be his own son he would need to forgive was the furthest thing from Kent Whitaker's mind.
When he told me that he had forgiven the shooter, of course I didn't have the courage to say anything at the time, but how do you face that? I don't know how to face that. Hiding it all from everybody else was sort of like hiding it from myself also. There was also the fear of this place.
All of Sugar Land seems stricken with grief and outrage. More than 1,000 mourners, including Kent and Bart, attend the funeral for Trisha and Kevin. At the Whitaker home, it's a media circus.
Golly!
With the investigation hitting dead ends, Bart has good reason to believe he'd gotten away with murder. But when we come back, the huge secret he couldn't allow his family to discover.
How could he be so stupid? I just read him the riot act about how if he had... We tried to figure it out.
Her 10th, 2003.
Home. And my pager went off telling me to call the police department.
Sergeant Marshall Slott is a homicide detective. On any ordinary day, not much business for him in this town.
And this is the most lynched dirt in the history of our sport.
Not in my pro wrestling crate this week. From pro wrestling crate. I really liked it actually. From pro wrestling crate. Those are awesome. I love them. Fantastic. Let's do the sample descriptions and know how these guys are. Yes, I do. That's the Marty guy.
Here he is, Mom. He's gonna hit a moose bomb. Oh. Woo! Moose single. Damn, Twins are losing. Oh, Salvi splash. Come on. Ooh. Go Moose! Come on, Soler.
Back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you being here today. We got something real special.
You know you're curious, right?
In many ways, on the agenda today, we're running it back, baby. We are bringing back Mr. President. Now, I thought it'd be a lot of fun. I'm kind of excited. Make the associations you want to make. That's on you, not on me. I didn't make the game. Without further ado, basically, you are the bodyguard. You gotta save the president. Cause he's
Name the 5 Royals to record a 100-walk season. Escobar? Sawyer! Aw, foul.
Let's go. This man's like, what? I'm gonna stand back up. I hate this game so much, but I don't know why I like it. Doing it. Yeah, let's do a wrestling level. Rumble. No. Rumble for whom the bell tolls. Did I ever do this one? Oh, did I ever do this one? Oh, no. Don't make that what it says at the bottom of the screen. That's not. Can we not?
Bases are loaded.
Where you can't know. You don't. That's okay. How do I punch somebody? Oh, okay. If you don't.
Royal Solar System.
What was that? Oh, I restarted by accident. Push the exit. Okay. And spare. Out of the right. No, he's not out. Kick his ass out. Kick his ass out. Spin. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. 2 home run Cuthbert. He's driven his 4 RBIs. Come on, Cuthbert.
I lose. Oh, why is his face? Okay. Oh, push. Yeah, there he goes. That's 1 out. The Rumble. 3 participants remain. Get rope. They just have to touch the floor. They don't need to go over the top rope, but he does anyway. Into the second ring. Rope needs to stay in. If his feet touch the ground, it's over. It's over. Oh, misses with the...
Yep, there's the first one, and here's where the second one landed.
To go to this guy. He's gonna... Wait. What's 4? Oh! Hit him with the... No! Maybe on the Conor McGregor kick. Oh! Get your ass out of the ring. How about you? This man... Oh! Kicking the nards! Nard kick!
Mr. Crushbert. 3-1. Yeah, well, this could be a really big inning. We still got this one. We still got no outs. Cuthbert slant. Wait, what? That was a strike? No, it wasn't. Never mind, it's a 2-2 count.
Oh, he's driving. It's 9. Oh, he's eating something. Oh! Came out of nowhere. #R to reach.
Oh, well, bases are still loaded, but Moose, yeah, see, there's a force out at home, but hey, Cuthbert's on base again. If I was the Royals, I would bring in Duda. I would bring in Duda right now. If I was them.
Don't make me bring out the Capoeira King. Don't make me bring... Yeah, bro. Don't make me bring out the Capoeira King. You don't want the Capoeira King. Get out of it. Get out of my ring.
family! Eski! Duffy!
So X. Ooh, I like the punches. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh, he's almost out. 3 for the kiss.
Those are cool.
X for the
Ooh.
punches.
Do you see that
Hey,
food?
boy. Give me your lunches. Wait.
Where's the human at?
Right by the ropes.
See what little dog is?
Hit the 2. Hit the 2. No, now. Okay, wait. What was that front flip? No, that's the back flip. What was the front flip? No.
Oh, John J. Slam.
Was it F? No. I need to get in the other ring, but I forget what. But no. But screw it. Let's just do this. No, you better keep it. You better keep it. Oh, stay in the ring. Oh, why? I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know how or why, but I'll take it.
Oh, dang it.
No. Why is the ring gotta be crooked? Stay in. 2 left. Can rub. Win the rumble. No, don't do a backflip, you dick. Oh. Wait, his feet didn't touch the floor. His feet. They're on the floor. Oh, no. Yeah, me and you, buddy. He's in the corner. Oh, he's waving to his fans. Unexpected. Goes to the fetal position. Unexpected. Down again. 3rd time. Still no. Get up. No. Again, he's got his back turned to Rump. The disrespect. Waving to his adoring fans. But they're chanting, turn around. Buddy. Hangs up.
Everybody chops it right to the pitcher. And still now 2 outs and nobody scored. You've had a chance now, Royals.
Don't take it personally, lady in the flip. No, 2 to go. Front flip. His feet are on the ground. He's on the ground. It's me and you, lady. It's me and you, lady. Push. Wait. Kick. Don't you just tripped. Oh, goes. Come on.
Oh, Gordo Slam.
She dodged it. Push! Still in! And... Oh, no! Bring it up! Jesus! What difficulty is this on? Oh, and she's out! And she's out!
Okay, it's 3 career grand slams.
We do it, and yeah, man. So when it's time to do this, yeah, on space, look up.
Yo, do it. Oh, shit! Yo, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Look out for it.
Do it, go for it. What the fuck? Oh.
Feel like you're right next to him. Oh no! You guys got this. We probably should have made this game like
Yeah, honestly. Oh, you got it.
we probably should have did it before.
You got it. You got it. This one, bro.
Or unless Gordon wants to, be stupid and swing. But yeah. He's like, oh fuck, what did I do? Uh-oh, really, Laser? You should push off the couch. Ooh. Ha ha ha, I took this. Really? Gordo Slam. 3-1. This would be a major first home run for him this year. What are you doing? Come on, Gordon. Make him pay for that error that he did. Hey Colton, Grim uploaded.
Sit up here, Martin.
Laser. He's smiling.
You dummy. Why don't you lay down on the floor where the air can hit you?
He's like, I want to lay next to my human. Gordon's so bad. Oh. Hey Colton, if he hits this would be his 4th grand slam to break a 4-4 tie with the bases loaded. What if he doubled on the 400th double on the 400th day he's been playing for the Royals? Oh.
2 times bases loaded and they can't make a...
3 times actually, because Moose and Salvi both got thrown out at home because
they have nobody to carry him. He can't do it all by himself.
I mean, Mom, we always have the shot for the walk-off.
Some ninja merch. Check it out, I got some ninja merch right here. So scrubs from the vault. Please go down below and scrub the like button. Make sure the like button is squeaky clean, guys. Let's try and get 3,000 likes on this video and turn on your post notifications so you
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
I'll get you some ninja merch, okay? So you don't know Ninja is his favorite Fortnite player. Like, I thought it was me, but brother? Like, why? I play Fortnite every day. Why? I don't know. Nonetheless, I got this script from Ninja Merch right here. Check it out. This is Ninja Merch, that logo right there. He wants to become a ninja, so he shall be. And I also got something else, a Rainbow Smasher t-shirt. Check it out, it looks really nice. So, you can get a ninja t-shirt, a Rainbow Smasher t-shirt, and I think I should throw something else. Maybe some V-Bucks. So what I'm doing, construct a care package. Alright, so it's time to construct the care package, but guys, before we do this, go subscribe to my second channel, Scrubs Play. The link down below will be up here. Click subscribe right now. Go get yourself some merch. My merch, Scrubs.com, link down below. Merch is on sale. So guys, no more wasting time. Wait, forgot one thing. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is The Scrubs. So almost at 100,000 followers. So follow Instagram. Let's do some Instagram shoutouts right now. All our Scrubs, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is The Scrubs. So follow me right now. We're almost at 100,000 followers. Now let's do some Instagram shoutouts. So look at my most recent post. This is my most recent post.
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well-thought-out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of the former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play. A first conversation with a new representative can be a savvy agent will engender confidence in his, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh. Shout out to Mustafa, shout out to Saucegate, and shout out to Rockstar Chow. So, there we go, fold it in. There we go, we got the Ninja Mercy there. And then the last one, the Rainbow Smasher. Here we go. It's looking good. Check it out. Now we gotta close it up. And now we gotta tape it up. Should we give him like a little challenge, put a lot of tape on it? Just one strip. One strip? Okay, so we got everything taped up. Check it out. I got the balloon on. The balloon on the drop is yellow. Close up.
A player receives input from a coach.
Now tie that up. On the balloon, there's a V written on the balloon. Okay, so there's a V written on the balloon, so put a V right here.
This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
There's like scribble blue. And it says stuff on it too. So it says drop. There's not right drop on it. Here, the corner is like a little label. This thing has it, so that's perfect. Now just continue.
This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Drop. Don't put one right here. There we go. We got it. Check it out. It's gonna drop. Ready?
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence, command, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Are you sure? Why were we here the whole time? No one called you. Or did you hear your name?
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Dumb shit.
Check it out, a 4-night care package. Isn't that cool? Well, it's not a punching bag. Look at that. watching Fortnite. Wait, guess
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Yes. What are you doing? Guess what's in it? No, it's punching bag. Guess what's in it? Guess. There's a Fortnite care package.
Fortnite, done?
Fortnite gun?
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
A chest. Last guess. Any open? Last guess. Try shake it. What do you think? Do you already spin? So you think it's empty?
Yeah.
Empty. That was your last guess? Okay, I'll let you open it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a surprise, okay?
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Right now. Here we go. Now it's time to open it up. Here, I'll help you a little. Take a little. Open.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Rip it open. Open it.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping.
Guys, so I just bought $100 worth of V-Bucks on a Killer Clown's credit card, guys.
I'm gonna work on it though. It won't be ready for a little while, but it might. It'll probably happen. Everyone else sees Bumgarner. Yeah, on my screen I still see the Giants logo, man. All right, guys, let's get it. Let's get it. Carter Gaming versus Jaff. So this is the sponsor tournament. These two guys have made it to the top 8. And the top 8 is what gets streamed, so should be a good one. What's my rank at the moment? Are you talking about
Within striking distance late in the season, these youngsters are challenged to show their mettle.
What up, Michelle? Beard would look unnatural. Yeah, I would look terrible with a beard. I'm a baby face.
A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
When does the race end? The end of April, so I think Monday night. You won this tournament, yeah, you won it, man. You won it. Is Ozzie Smith any good? He's
With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.
You want to check that out? He's gonna beat that out. He's gonna be safe. Carter, I see you, Carter. Who do you guys think is gonna win the tournament? I know some of you guys have not seen a tournament, so you may not have already seen some of these guys play, but if you've been around the channel for a couple months now, you've probably seen some of these guys play. Who do you guys think is the best player to the tournament that's actually going to win it? My personal guess, I'm putting my money on Jeter Glove, but I could definitely see Jab taking it too. Combs is still mad about the Angels yesterday. I was never mad about the Angels, man. Blowouts happen. You've never made it past the second round in a tournament. You'll get there one day. Oh man, he's getting some gimme hits right now. I see you, Carter. Did I watch the Angels yesterday? I watched the first inning and then I played Ranked Seasons while it was on. I'm gonna keep looking at it. Jab for Michael. Nice. Now, Wolf, I got eliminated. What's your tips on gaming?
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
You make World Series? Not yet, Griffey. I haven't played it. I've only played a couple games since my last stream. And it's been like I won one, lost one, won one, lost one. So I can't get this right now. What up, Jackson? How's it going, man? Oh, Carter Gaming with the 3-run dinger! Gaming.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Any big moves you want to see the Eagles in July? We need pitching. We need pitching. We don't have that, like, that ace. Otani's not there yet. Like, Otani's great, but, like...
The coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Yeah, Michael, nice, yeah. Well, I want to... Kuz is mad at the people that keep on spamming when the Yankees score time. I don't, like, yo, if you're a Yankee fan, I have no problem with you. Like, everybody can like whichever team they like, as long as you're not obnoxious when you're rooting for your team.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Well, it's great. You know, keep supporting your guys. But, like, when you start getting in other people's mentions and, like, talking trash to them in their face, like,
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Conquest, you can get 5 a game. Arietta traded to the Angels, that could happen. No shot that's happening, man. 2 people in this world, no real people in Yankees fans. Alright, so is that 3 outs now? Is Jaff getting out of the first inning? Alright, Jaff got out of it. He allowed 3 runs, though. Carter Gaming went big. How do you get 5 holds a game? Conquest, first of all, you have to get 3 runs in the first inning, or actually 1 run at least. You have to have a lead. Then you bring in.
Okay, no outs. Somebody's at second. Ooh, Escobar's at second. Butera almost got hit just now. Damn, bro, this guy looks like he's trying to eat the whole baseball team. He's so fat. Damn.
It's easier to make contact swinging than it is bunting. Careful. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, smack your bat, Butera. You just got the first out. Oh, I just caught my thumb. Are you really being a Lazard on?
Did him a favor throwing him a slider. Well, at least he's at second base, another runner. That's
another thing I'll add to what you said, Hud. And Drew's a pro. He's not going to use this as an excuse, but the human side of that is Rondon just hit a guy, and then his first pitch goes whizzing right by his nose, and now you're going to dig in there comfortably and try and drop down a bunt?
Well, he hit.
It's too hard.
He might hit Escobar.
Wanted one on Witt.
Oh, Max is going.
And if you believe in a hitter being due, well, Witt is due to get a hit with a runner in scoring position.
No, Moose is due for a Moose slam. Big hit Witt.
Up the middle and into center field. Escobar will be waiting home on Garcia.
Big hit Witt. And Moose is up too. Big hit Witt. Big hit Witt. Ooh.
It's not going to be long before you pop in that seat and you're on the ground. Look, you've got the thing ripped.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah, that's your liner.
Witness. Hey, is that couple?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what is the game?
King Richard, yeah, and I don't know what his wife's name is.
Well, we talked about this one.
Your hair over your eyeball.
Earlier in the series, and Eski is still hurting quite a bit.
3-hit Moose. 3-hit Moose.
Hit Moustakas on the leg in a blowout game in Detroit. For no other reason than to just hit him on the leg. And Moustakas never used that as an excuse. but that leg was swollen for at least a couple weeks after that. Now Witt takes off, and he'll steal second base.
Oh boy, Witt. Oh, before I said, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Moose? Why are you stepping out?
So I don't interfere.
Yeah, but before, like, I've never seen somebody do that before. I've never seen nobody step out, and that means they're stealing.
Yeah, let's see if Moose can get a big hit. Last time he faced Rondon, he hit a line shot to left field.
Sliders in their first strike. And Moustakas had a chance against Rondon in the first game of the series on Thursday. Came up in a close game with 2 on and 2 out. Rondon got him on a fly ball to left field. And now he gets another chance against Rondon.
Even a fly ball would get Witt to third, but it has to be pretty deep because they have some pretty good outfield on them.
A 3-pitch strikeout, and they're 2 down.
But we got salad bombs. They're like, aww. Max,
what you doing?
You, Max. Is he on?
He said, oh, she's got her feet down here. Oh, my turn.
Back in Valencia,
hey,
Venezuela.
The 1, 2, and 3 all had 2 hits. Oh!
Foul off the left field line.
Hate when it. Oh, come on. That was you. Oh, nice. Well, we're gonna blow the game up because this guy sucks.
You know, Herrera, I believe he's been used the last 3 days. I got excited when Whitley knocked in Escobar, thinking it would be Herrera time, but I wouldn't jump the gun when I was realizing Kelly's been working.
Go, Salvi, you can run.
Anderson throws in time. That ends the inning. Alcides Escobar is hit by a pitch. He goes to second on a pass ball, and Whit Merrifield drives him in, and the Royals lead by 1.
And boy, big hit Whit, and he steals second.
Alright, come on.
During Menards Super Sale.
Let's go.
Spectracide helps you maintain a perfect lawn. Pick up a 10-pound bag of Triazicide Insect Killer for $5.99. Control weeds in your lawn with this 32-ounce ready-to-spray weed stop concentrate for just $6.99. Create the perfect planting space with landscape edging from Mastermark Plastics. Get 2 20-foot rolls for $7. Plus, Menards gift cards are perfect for Mother's Day. Save big money at Menards.
It's the 9th inning at Pizza Ranch, and their new closer, Chocolate Cactus Bread, has just entered the game. And, everyone's getting a piece off of this guy. Pizza Ranch for the win.
This is my Toyota RAV4. My wife and I love it for so many reasons. Fold-down seats, cargo space for days, and the best part, hands-free liftgate. We can literally open the trunk with our feet. And for that flexibility, I give my RAV4 5 oversized bags. Tested, trusted, Toyota. Lease a new 2018 RAV4 for $259 per month. Or get 0% APR plus $500 bonus cash.
Who you want to be,
Find
Matt?
your Toyota at buyatoyota.com.
Toyota,
let's go places.
Is it hot? Go on.
When you combine Vice beer with refreshing natural lemonade flavor, you get Leinenkugels Summer Shandy.
Lemonade beer does not sound good.
It's the taste of summer. Leinenkugels. Welcome to the Leining side.
I think Cuthbert might get a salad slot today.
Kansas City is brought to you by Ram. Hurry in and get a great deal during the Ram Spring Sales event.
Let alone twice. Big terror in the background. Oh, no, don't take Escobar out and put the bald fuck in. I mean, bald, he needs to grow hair.
Ryan Goins takes over as short for Alcides Escobar.
Oh, Duda's back in. Duda. Oh, we won't get to see Duda back.
Cuthbert over at first base, and Blaine Boyer.
This man's got to save.
After Kelvin Herrera's pitched the last 3 days.
This man's last recorded save
of 16.
was 2 years ago.
We're going to pull out that sinker slider, hoping it works. He pitches to contact down in the zone. Keeper down, me to their order coming up.
Here we go, Royals. Here we go.
Low 90s.
Yawn. Squirrel? 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 You are too cute, dog. Nope. You're laying in my chair.
1-1 on Abreu.
There's a good love on you, human. I have to love on my Max. Dog. Dog, you are too funny trying to get out of this chair. Dang, ultimate Pedro Alvarez still has his spark, man. He's still hitting 2 home runs a game.
He's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And all he allowed in that game was an infield hit. He'll get Abreu, Delmonico, and Davidson.
Oh my God, the steroid user?
Just keep him down and away.
No.
The pitch was inside, and he did not go around.
Nice 2-seam action on that 95. We're seeing there's some mid-90s. Typically he's low 90s, but his adrenaline's pumped up in this situation here. Wants to get the deal done.
I think Matt wants to move on. There you go. Get it! Go, 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 go! Oh! Nice play. He jumped up to grab it so it wouldn't, like go over him and they would have to like run. But y'all already know Witt would have made that play anyway.
Showing some pretty good movement on his sinker. Let's check it out. Pitch sequence. That ball's down. 93. See how it's sinking? Now that was a little straighter 4-seamer. Had a little action. Repeated it. Jerked some speed off of it. And that one was a good one. Almost got him. And on this one he does. 93. Down in the zone. That's exactly what he wants to do.
1 out. Let's go. Hey, Moosey. Moosey's photobombing the thing.
Nicky Delmonico.
Fight!
Good location. Delmonico has 2 doubles, a run scored, and an RBI. It was his double that tied the game at 4 with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Right back with that same pitch. Delmonico swings right over it.
Beauty. How about that little action? Little slider.
And now fastball is grounded.
Out.
Considering how much time you had to think of that, well done.
All right, now strike one's important. That ball's up a little bit. Now this guy right here, we all know he's been a beast. At the K, this is not going to be an easy contest as the fans are getting into it. Davidson, he's got some pop.
Off the plate, and no play.
Of course, Boyne.
But all things considered, it's a base hit for Davidson. That's not the worst thing in the world, considering what he has done in this series and what he has done at Kauffman Stadium just this month. And now he's going to come out for Adam Engel, giving the White Sox more speed with the time run at first. first base and 2 outs. Yep. Hey, that's a pretty good break that Davison got. Because this young man right here, Engel, he's really fast. Engel has stolen 3. He's been thrown out 1 time. Slider got the outside, strike 1 on Thompson. He's come to the plate twice. He walked as a pinch hitter in the 6th and scored. And then after a long battle with Kevin McCarthy, Kevin got him to ground out to short to end the 7th, and now Boyer's trying to get him to end the 9th.
I don't believe that Boyer's going to let Engel get in his mind too deep over there, the base runner. Having saved some games in his career, he's not going to worry about that. He knows that guy hitter's the one. Don't leave a mistake up there for him.
Not running. At the knees, 0-2.
Fantastic pitch there. That is some cheese at the knees. Engel looked up and see a move or two and see him go home. He wants to get in the scoring position. Good pitch.
Hopefully, that's the best pitch that Thompson's going to see in this at-bat.
1-2, you don't want to make it too good, that's for sure. Yeah, ahead in the count, like to see him chase.
There he goes. And half swing, soft liner to first, ends the game.
That boy Duda ripped.
Chesler Cutler drove in 4 of the 5 runs. His replacement secures the final out. And the Royals hang in there. It was both an exciting day on offense and a frustrating day on offense as the Royals had opportunities to put this one away before getting that run to the bottom of the 8th inning. But the point is, they got that run in the bottom of the 8th inning.
No doubt about it, Rhino. Plus, they got back-to-back wins for the first time here. Yeah, this is great. Allison starting to swing. Happy for Cutler. It's Blaine to the plane. And to see that man right there smiling is a beautiful thing. See if they can go on to Boston, where it won't be easy, but they got a little mojo going now. They'll face 3 left-handers.
Royals were the last team in the major leagues without back-to-back wins. It's also the first time this year they've scored 5 or more runs in back-to-back games. And after losing their first 5 games against the White Sox, the Royals win the last 2 games of the series. Let's go down to the field and check in with Joel.
All right, not 1 but 2 home runs for Chesler Cutler. Tell me about that and then getting your first home run of the year.
Well, I'm really excited.
I knew he'd get one.
Sorry about that, Chess. He never stopped smiling, though, ever. I'll ask you again. Tell me about getting not just your first, but your second home runs of the year.
Really excited. It's fun for support, and we just like try. It was fun to be winning, so that's we're gonna keep rolling out.
Winning is always fun, and it's been a tough April, but to be able to win 2 games in a row, how good does that feel right now to finally have some results?
We feel pretty good. Like we've been struggling, but I think like we've been picking up each other and like just trying to get along like a team. So with 2 wins in a row, it's good. Also, the fans are supporting us, so let's thank you, fans.
Yeah, I've got the fan support. Last thing for you, you talked about picking each other up. It had been a while since you had hit a home run or an RBI, but we know that you always have a smile. You always have great energy. So how have you stayed positive?
Every day come, let's try to be a good teammate here and tell them something can make someone happy. That's how I try to do every day. Try to be a funny one in the clubhouse.
The funny one in the clubhouse, and today the RBI machine, 4 of them and 2 homers. Great job.
Thank you.
There it is, Cheslor Cuthbert. Guys, we've said it a million times. He never stops smiling and making others feel good.
Well, eventually that's going to pay off, but it did for him today. He'd gone 122 runs going back to August of last year, and he hits 2 and drives in 4 today. We'll be right back.
A quarter-pound double cheeseburger and tots for $2.99. Makes me kind of want to do a double take. Double the beef, double the cheese, double the tots. You can hear that? Yeah, that's not good that you can hear it. That's right, quarter-pound double cheeseburger.
Sandwich is more entertaining than you.
With a less than stellar stat. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Doesn't Mississippi go through like 10 states or something? You look like a fucking ass trash can. First of all, what even is an ass trash can? Sounds like your face. Oh, so bad, man. Chester is my favorite YouTuber. Finally,
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, for real though, there's way more love and nice comments than there are.
Ladies and gentlemen, today my entire Fortnite account has been legitimately cursed by Epic Games. And I know what you guys thinking, oh, what happened? No, you lost a few games, you didn't win as much as you wanted to. No, I have lost Fortnite today in every single conceivable way possible. Fall damage, blowing myself up, generally being an idiot, and ways that I can't even describe.
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
I think you might begin to understand what I mean. Alright, shield pop this start. Pretty damn good start to the game. Right? Let me bring this up on that 150 so we can finish the other guy in the house. Right there. Come on. No. What? No. What the fuck was that? Oh, no.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, what do we got? Assault rifle, mini shields. Holy shit, we got a chug jug. Okay, this is the game. This is the game. Let's drink the chug jug up, then we're gonna move out. Oh, that doesn't sound good. No. Okay, we're gonna get to the top and put the launch pad down. Ooh, chest. No one looted the hill. I don't know what that's about, but let's go. Whoa. Okay, last guy's on me. One more kill. We're on the high ground now as well. Oh my god, he thinks I'm still in there. He thinks I'm still in the cube. Okay, let's go.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on him.
We got fucking headshot! And take that! Alright. That guy looks like he doesn't really know what he's doing. And we've got an RPG. 22 rockets. I do not want to lose this perfect shields. We've got so many meds right now.
We got the scar. This is the game. Come on. Oh my God. Please, 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 please. Oh, go cover to be safe. Okay, what's it? What? It lagged. It lagged. It lagged. It teleported me back in front of the wall and we blew ourselves up. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. The bad luck cannot keep lasting. It can't. I actually refuse to believe that we can actually lose this many games.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish.
We're going to kill anyone in this town that tries to contest me, and we're going to get that victory royale because I've never had a day like this in my life, ever. Full stop. It's just, I haven't lost this much in a single day since I've started playing the game. All right, looks like we've got about 10 or 12 people coming down until we land at our whole planet here in Ace. I became more of an apartment person.
Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.
Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Don't let me get a gun. And adios, senor. Okay, we're looking good. We are looking good. I don't jump to any conclusions, but right now our med count is the only thing that I'm not really happy about. The rest of our loadout is pretty
Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper.
Shields would be the cherry on top right now. I mean, actually, the more I think about it, no, we're not really doing ideal. We've got a shotgun and a silenced SMG. There's nothing ideal about that. I feel like my standards today are just lower than they'd normally be because I'm just so used to everything going wrong. So when I'm not dead, I feel like it's a good game. Okay, we're going to come up here. What do we got up here? Let's find out.
Minor League Baseball
C4 is blowing up on the other side. Give me a shield, please. Oh my God.
So striding forward now, number 15. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Yeah, don't get the loot you're looking for in the first house. Actually, point out through that entire apartment building, 2 shotguns and a silenced SMG.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Eastman giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
He did not get time to drink that shield pot, thank God. And now we're looking in business. We've got a big
now batting, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Just so we can, if we need it, come back a bit later.
Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Eastman going back on it at the track. A jump, but he can't get it. It falls in and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in the switch hitter, Barney Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
I just want to kill.
The 1-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there.
Okay, one more room to check.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 15, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Stepping into the box, number 15, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Chest is open already.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Samuels waits on it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Now in the box, number 15. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second.
Really? Okay, put this down. We got 2 launch pads now. I will not let that man get away. Where is he? Is he gone?
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Samuels has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for.
Thank you very much. Alrighty.
Standing in, number 15, looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Samuels. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, number 15, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High fly ball out.
Man, Tim Tebow can't do anything for his team.
Moves over. 1 out.
Can't even advance the runners, bro. Tebow has another shot in the bottom of the 16th for a walk-off.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out
Tim Tebow rips a fly ball to center and he goes 2 for 8.
Cedeno is right there, 1 down.
Another shot.
Now to the plate, number 15. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left.
Tim Tebow really wants to walk it off in Tim Tebow fashion.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eastman going back.
There it is, Tebow's walk-off home run in the 18th, baby. Tebow makes it 3-2.
Solo shot to right center.
Tebow hands in the victory in walk-off fashion with the walk-off Tebow bomb. Tebow takes off his hat, right? Yep, takes off his hat and gets bombarded by fellow teammates as Tebow hits the go-ahead home run. There he is getting bombarded after hitting the walk-off Tebow bomb. He had 3 base hits. He was a triple away from the cycle.
No question, he was a tough out up there.
A nice first game for Tim Tebow with a walk-off home run in the 18th.
Okay, no, maybe I was wrong. Nothing really back there. Okay, let's go back to our launch pad here. It's good to be mobile. It's good to have the ability to move where we need to move, when we need to move. And you know, we might actually also use this fireplace just quickly. Like I said,
it was a nice walk-off home run. Tim Tebow did it walk-off fashion. What a record, 44 and 26.
It looks like, oh my god. Yeah, you better run. Okay, he's landed on that roof. Shoot him down. Ooh, shoot back at me now. Let's get over there. Let's go.
The game's
get me in there, boys.
Tim Tebow had a cruiser's game. He had a walk-off home run batting .333.
Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Cedeno will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Tebow using his speed.
Base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw on to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way.
Tebow!
Hines is there, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate.
Tebow has a shot to tie it in the bottom of the ninth.
Start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Back up the middle.
Tebow rips a single, starts leading off with a nice center field single through the gap.
You can't ask for anything more.
Tebow gets his 4th hit in this series. He's been 4 for 10, I believe.
Do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
0-1, here it comes. And there he goes towards second.
Tim Tebow.
He's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And
Boom! Heading to third. Runners at the corner. It was a nice single. I got Tim Tebow to third base. The runners are at the corner. This could be another walk-off game for the PNS.
Stepping into the box, Eric Cordero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind.
Tebow ties it in the bottom of the ninth.
And game 7 is
Tebow.
tied.
And we win it.
Close game like this, you look for that one guy who
So we're a nice 2-0. Tebow's leadoff single scored the tying run.
Adios. Oh, big full damage. Let's finish her off.
Tebow did it again.
It can
A
never
really
be
good game for
emphasized
Tim
enough, young
Tebow.
players.
Good
The
first 2
importance of
games.
closing out a playoff series when the chance presents itself.
We're
Very nice, dude. Okay, he was good. He was bloody good. I feel like we kind of won that fight off the back of the RPG, which I do feel bad about.
the Yankees have defeated the Mets. So the 1 home run RBI.
A bit of a bad person, like I didn't really earn the kill. But you know what? The kill's a kill, and today I gotta take what I can get.
194 hits, 30 home runs, 122 RBIs. Oh, big! 881 at bats.
You know? Where are the wins? Please no one snipe me while I'm trying to make a joke. Okay, let's come back up here. All the way to the high ground, all the way to the top of the hill. Unfortunately, we don't have a spare launch pad, which makes me very, very sad, but can we see any enemies down there? This is about the part of the game where I'm expecting that sniper bullet to penetrate my skull. Come on, get that in the roof. Get that one in the roof. Oh my god, I thought we just put ourselves up there.
Royals 1 cut for 2 home runs. Woo!
Come on, is that range? Yes. Oh, the rockets expired before they reach there. What's the point? Okay, anyone else come behind? Okay, no one there. Running around the edges. Anyone sitting? We're gonna go there. Just gonna lob that inside. You know, maybe we get a kill, maybe we don't. Who knows? And do we get it? No, you won't. Okay, that's fine. Once again, very nervous about enemies right now. I do not want to get snuck up on. I've lost a lot of games to shotgun shots to the face. And okay, there we go. Next target's down the hill. We're going to go for them. Even though I'm nervous, I need to keep fighting people. It's the only way we're going to actually kind of like break this bad juju that I got going on right now. Oh my god. We're getting sniped at. We're taking snaps. We've got to keep moving. And of course, another useless vending machine with nothing that I need. Let's keep on going. Do not even think about sniping me right now. Okay, where are these enemies? One right there. Does he see me? Oh, yeah, a little bit of a height advantage. Who can see me right now? Oh my lord! The tryhards are out in full stew. Everyone's a fucking ninja over here, building structures left, right, and center. I'm just a Topano man, just wanting to get his first victory royale today, okay? That's all I'm here for. I'm a very simple man, simple wants and simple needs. But right now, most of those are basically just winning around the corner. So I feel like it's about as simple as it gets. We're gonna knock that guy out of his tower, and he's gonna hit me with a sniper.
Okay, saving it twice because I've had a.
Shoot me back up. We're going again. And this time, that man is going to die. What have I got in the old... Oh, God, no. Okay, do not shoot a rocket right now. Okay, go to fireplace. Oh, that's bad. Snipers all over the place. He really is trying to get that in range.
Yeah, you set that up there, and Laser and Max can't get up on the thing now.
Oh, well, Laser's not gonna get up there.
All you have to do is set it on your grate. See if it'll reach your grate container. No, don't move things around.
We're going to have to start moving in the zone pretty soon. You're going to get forced out any second.
Why didn't you plug it into the thing behind the...
He's going to try and out-heal.
Behind the... They don't want to plug in. What's plugged in?
That's not exactly what I described as a chill zone, dude.
Okay, that's good.
Where is he?
Well, no, not really, because there's one across there now.
What's going on? I don't understand.
What's plugged into them two over there?
I don't know, it's just 2 brown cords.
Very scared. Oh my god, that guy's
I don't know, neither of them go to. There's like It's probably going. Yeah, it's the extension cord and stuff.
Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, he jumped down.
There should only be one plugged in there.
His tower up.
Well, there's two. I don't know if the other one goes to.
Okay, another enemy on that side as well. And there goes the tallest tower in the game.
You know, if you didn't have sweatpants on.
Guys. We're so close. 3 enemies left.